Okay. Pains or injuries before we start? Good. Okay. Okay. Good. Yeah, you've been doing some really good modifications on them, so it's good. All right. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubid.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10 and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is Intermediate Advanced Lab. It is a level 2, level 3. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. Now, if your lower back or your hips are tight, please elevate and sit up on some blocks, some blankets, and that'll make it easier for you to find a cross-legged position with a lengthy, tall spine. All right, let the palms face up. And fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. As you ground evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine and let your shoulders broaden. And with the lips touching, slight restriction to the back of the throat, creating the ha sound as you inhale and exhale, Ujjayi breath, ocean's breathing. Allow the breath to help you start to quiet your mind. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for your yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga, call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Bundrikaksham, Bundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes and let the palms face up again. Fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. And chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And then chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side, roll it center. A few more rounds in that same direction. And chin back toward the chest and pause. And taking the opposite direction, moving just as slowly. Then one more giant circle again, chin back toward the chest. Then lifting the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands are supporting to either side of you and turning your toes toward each other, and then roll them out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotation, circling the ankles, moving your hip joints, knee joints, ankle joints. Come back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again. Cross your shins, taking the opposite crossing of the legs. So this is your non-dominant crossing of the legs. Take the arms up high, extend, exhale, twist to the right. Keep the twist, raise your right arm overhead, tilt toward the left side for the side stretch. Come back up to vertical, right arm crossing over to grab the left knee. With the arms crossed, inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw forward. Once you come to the forward fold with your hands, pull the knees toward each other so you're activating your arms in your upper back and then feeling for spread through the entire back. Keeping the arms crossed to come up with eagle arms. Inhale, lift the elbows up, gaze upwards. Exhale, round to draw forward. Up and down 3 times. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, roll it forward. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll forward. Stay forward folding. If you can, touch your hands down. If you have even more range, it could be your forearms. If that's not available, just hover in space. Start to take it back up to vertical, keeping your eagle arms, and then twisting over to the right. Come back to center, twist to your left. Back to center, release your arms, extend, out and up. Exhale, twist to your left. Stay twisting, side bend, left arm overhead, tilting toward the right side. Take it back up to vertical. Wrap the left hand to the right knee so your left arm should be on top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And again, once you get to forward fold, with your hands, pull the knees toward each other. So you're activating your upper back, feeling for a spread of the entire back. Come up with eagle arms, so your left arm should be on top. So you want to line up your elbows, double cross if you can. If you cannot, just press the top of the arms toward each other. On the inhale, lift the elbows up, gaze up. On the exhale, round it forward 3 times. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, round it forward. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, forward fold. And then if you can, touch your hands or your forearms down. Inhale, take it back up to vertical, keeping your eagle arm. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center, twist to the right. Back to center, release, extend the arms out and up. Exhale, side bend to the right, right hand to the floor, left arm overhead. Bend your left elbow to the right knee. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lift back up 3 times. Left elbow to knee. Inhale, take it back up. Left elbow to the knee. Inhale, back up. Re-extend the left arm. Come all the way back up. Other side. Left hand down. Right arm overhead. Side stretch. Then bend the right elbow. Right elbow to the left knee. Inhale, back up. Right elbow to the left knee. Inhale, back up. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, back up. Re-extend the right arm. Draw back up to center. Extending legs forward. Exhale, forward fold. Grabbing your feet, your ankles, or your shins. Inhale, take it up. Separate your feet about match width distance. Take the arms up high again. Exhale, draw forward. This time, grab the inner feet or anywhere to the inner legs. Re-lengthen your spine. Keep that more neutral positioning of your spine. Exhale. Hinge forward at the hips. Release. Take it back up. Keep the left leg extended out toward the corner of the mat. Step the right foot down at an angle. So your right toe should be pointing out your side, roughly in a 90-degree angle. And then walk your heel slightly further forward, maybe about 2 feet away, and pivot to the heel. Take both hands to frame your left leg and make sure that the right leg, your right arm, does not obstruct your right leg, okay? All right, so we'll roll forward and back 5 times. Roll the right knee forward, roll the right knee back. Roll the right knee forward, roll back. Forward and back. Forward and back. One more time. Forward and back. Stay rolled back. Plant your left palm to the floor with your right hand. Gently press your right thigh away, getting into the stretch of the inner right thigh. Take it back to center. Draw the right foot to the inner left leg. Twist to the right side. Then step the left foot down, plant your right palm down, lift your seat, extend the left arm up and toward the back of the room, getting a left side stretch. Then threading the needle, left arm underneath your right and twist. Inhale, take it back up, re-extend to the back of the room, and then gently take the seat down, square back to center. Draw the right heel back, legs again at 90 degrees if you're able to. Left hand to the floor, right arm is up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drawing forward, grabbing the foot. Carly, did you end up switching legs? I think you ended up switching legs, yeah. It should be left leg forward, yeah. And take it back up. Keep the legs as they are. Twist to the right. Then side bend over your left leg. Reach your right arm overhead, extending. If you can find the left foot with your right hand, then take the bind. If you cannot, just keep reaching forward. All right, take it back up. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to your left. Square back to center. Carry your right leg forward. Step the left foot down. Your toes should be pointing out to your side, 90 degrees with your legs. Your heel should be about maybe 2 feet away from you. Pivot to the heel. Hands to either side of the right leg, and then making sure that you're not obstructing your left knee. All right, roll the left knee forward. Roll the left knee back. Roll the left knee forward. Roll the left knee back. Roll forward. Roll back. Roll forward. Roll back. One more time. Roll forward. Roll back. Plant your right palm down. Left hand gently pressing your left thigh away. So you're going for the stretch of the inner left thigh, inner left hip joint. Start to release. Draw the left foot in. Then twist to the left side. Then step the right foot down, plant the left palm down, raise your right arm up and overhead, side stretch. Thread the needle, right arm under to twist. Then take it back up to re-extend to the back of the room. And then take the seat back down, square back to center. Draw the left heel back this time. And again, try to get to 90 degrees if you can. Right hand to the floor, left arm is up, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach forward to fold over your right leg. All right, so oftentimes, almost all of the time, if you're taking a forward fold in a seated position and you have asymmetrical legs in this way, right, it's almost always that you will go into the opposite hand and foot position to fold forward. If you take the same arm, same leg, your torso tends to rotate to the side, and then you don't get as deep of a forward fold, and this opposite hand and foot positioning really tries to draw your torso over the front leg. Inhale, take it back to center. Exhale, counter twist to your left. Stay twisting, side bend over your right leg. Lean the torso forward. Left arm either extending forward or binding hand to foot. And begin to release. Make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to the right. Back to center. Carry your left leg forward. Let the legs separate a little bit wider. With your hands, outer rotation with your hands, slightly back behind you. Lift the chest, broaden your shoulders, gently looking up. So you're engaging the upper back, coming into a back bend, broadening your pectorals, broadening the front body. All right, then take the gaze to look forward. Press into your fingers. You might even walk your fingers in just a little bit. Keep that neutral spine with a slight back bend, and then press into your fingers to lean the torso forward. So go only as far forward as you can avoid rounding the spine, all right? So I want you to maintain a neutral and a slightly upper back bend here instead. Now, once you get to your maximum, you're going to stay there for a couple of breaths so that the muscles can start to adjust to the stretch. If you can handle a little bit more, you can walk your hands forward. Continue to maintain that slight back bend and that more neutral spine. You can walk your hands further forward and lean further forward, getting more stretch into the back of the legs, your lower back. All right, so any forward fold, whether you're standing or sitting, try to avoid the roundedness of the back. Instead, try to maintain lengthiness through a neutral spine, and that will give you a much more effective lower back stretch in a forward fold. All righty, start to walk it back in with your hands to the inner thighs above your knees. Pull up and your knees will bend. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Draw the heels in with your hands and then butterfly your knees. All right, come back to stillness. Baddha Konasana. Draw the heels in even closer. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale as you draw forward. If you want more hip opening, you can press your elbows to your inner thighs. Use that resistance to draw you forward a little bit more deeply. All right, coming back up. Keep the left heel in, draw the right heel back so you have a letter S with your legs. Walk your hands over to the left, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and bow forward about halfway. Stop at the halfway point, inhale again. Exhale, twist deeper, bow forward even more. So it's a forward fold with a twist. Inhale, take it back up, keep the legs as they are, counter twist to the right. Come back to center, switch sides. Right heel comes in, left leg goes back, a reverse letter S with your legs. Walk your hands over to the right, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and bow forward halfway. Stop at the halfway point, inhale again. Exhale, twist deeper, bow forward even more. Release, take it back up on the inhale. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to the left on the exhale. Come back to center. Draw the left leg forward. Separate your feet about match with distance. Pivot to your heels and let's windshield wiper your knees side to side. All right, come back to center, and then swing the legs back behind you, down dog, and start to pedal out the legs. Walk it out, side to side. All right, come back to stillness in your down dog. 3 tuck-toe up dogs. On the inhale, draw forward into your plank. Keep your toes tucked under. Let the hips start to draw down as you lift your chest. There's a tuck-toe up dog. Exhale, take it back to down dog 2 more times. Inhale forward to your plank. Allow the hips to draw down as you lift your chest. Exhale, press it back. Inhale forward. Hips draw down, lifting the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Inhale, kick it back up. Stepping your right foot forward, warrior 1. Grounding the back heel down, arms up high to extend. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen and reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen and reach up. Keep the arms reaching. Bend the front knee, and then lean the torso forward to a diagonal. Keep that diagonal line. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Broaden your shoulders. Reach back. Continue to keep that more neutral spine. Angle your torso to your left a little bit, and then draw the torso to parallel the floor. So again, keeping a more neutral spine here. If you can continue to keep that neutral spine, dip the torso a little bit more. Then now, once you get to your maximum dip, let the head release. And then maybe today, with this particular way of coming into your devotional warrior, you went down a little bit lower with the crown of the head closer to the floor. Inhale, take it all the way back up, warrior 1. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, warrior 2, 3 times. Lengthen, reach up, warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior 2, reverse warrior, right arm up and back, side angle. You can modify elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, left arm reaching up. Inhale all the way back up, reverse. Triangle, lengthen out the right leg, right hand to top of the shin to modify, or the hand to the floor if you can touch down, left arm up. Inhale all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale 1 breath, exhale all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras, coming up a little higher every time. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Belly, lower ribs stay on the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher, belly, lower ribs away from the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, full extension of your arms, so cobra if you have it, or keep the elbows bending if that's a little bit deep for you. And all the way down, child's pose, feet toward the heels and fold. Now roll up to a kneeling position with your toes tucked under, and then sitting on your heels, toes tucked under. On the inhale, extend the arms out and up. Exhale, draw almost all the way down so you're still hovering. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Stay here hovering, arms alongside, and lean the torso slightly back at an angle. Keep the shoulders broadening. Keep the core engaged. Try not to back bend or forward bend, so as straight through your spine as possible, angled out. And rise back up. Walk your hands forward, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in towards the nose. Kick up, open up the hips and bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist, touching your right arm. Kick back up. Step in, your left foot forward. Warrior one. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen and reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching. Bend the front knee, warrior one. Lean the torso forward to a diagonal. Keep that diagonal. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace with the opposite thumb on top. Broaden your shoulders. Reach back. Then angle your torso over to the right a little bit. Keep that neutral spine. And then maybe take the torso about parallel to the floor. Keep that neutral spine the best you can. If you can dip down even more. And once you get to your maximum, then let the head release. Devotional warrior. Inhale, rise back up. Warrior one. Exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up high. Warrior two. Lengthen, reach up high. Warrior two, reverse warrior. Left arm up and back. Side angle, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, right arm reaching up, left knee is bending for side angle. Yvonne, left knee is bending. Inhale, come up, reverse. Now, triangle, lengthen out the left leg, left hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm up. Inhale all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Hands alongside the rib cage. 3 progressive cobras. Lift up baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms for cobra, Bhujangasana, take it. All the way down. Child's pose, feet toward the heels and fold. Again, walking your hands in, coming to a kneeling position with your toes tucked under. All right, this time you're going to stand up on the knees, arms alongside, keeping the entire torso on your legs neutral. Arms alongside. You can squeeze your arms to your inner legs if you want to take that as an assist. Tuck into your toes and lean the torso back. Keep a neutral spine. Keep your legs strong. Inhale, lift back up 3 times. Lean back and lift. This time, lean back, hold. Try to keep a neutral position, right, with your torso. Try not to back bend or forward bend. Activate your core and your lower back. Activate your quads and your toes to support. All right, take it back up. Walk your hands forward, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in towards the nose and round. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee and flip. Flip it back again, right leg up, 3-legged dog. Fallen triangle, right leg over to your left side, extend. So Carly, you ended up switching legs. So the right leg goes back up and then goes underneath your left. That's right. Flip it back. Right leg up, 3-legged dog. Stepping, your right foot forward, left knee comes down, crescent moon. If you need extra padding to your left knee because your knees are sensitive, if you have extra padding, take it. If not, you can take your mat, left side folding towards center, will double up your mat. When you're ready, lunge forward for your quad stretch. Press into your hands. Upper torso leans back for the arching of your spine. This is the beginning of your crescent moon. Once that is set up, arms up, Venus Mudra. This is your crescent moon. Wrapping your hands back behind you, interlace your fingers. Side bending, right arm, right leg, left arm overhead. If you can touch down easily with your right hand, you can take your right hand down. Other direction, left hand down, right arm overhead. Take the right hand to right thigh, tuck the left toes under as you lift up. Left hand to left heel. You can even step the right foot in a little bit if you need. Otherwise, keep the foot as is. And then as you extend the right leg, reach your right arm back. Take it back up to center. Draw the right heel in a little bit. Rotate your left heel back. So your left toes are tucked under, standing on your left knee. Right leg should be roughly 90 degrees. Dig the right shoulder underneath your right knee. You can take hands to either side and bow forward. If you have a little bit more depth, you can take your left hand to your right ankle, left elbow coming down, fold down even more. Komodo dragon. If your left hand is on the floor, take the left elbow down toward the edge of the mat, and the left forearm comes to a 45-degree angle. All right? Then take the right hand to bind to the left foot. Shift toward the left arm, left knee. Free up your right leg to shoot it out to the side. So this is your Komodo dragon. Good, London, yes. Nice and slow. If you're not picking up the right foot, that is okay. Just keep your foot there to balance. If you're Komodo dragon, the tail of the Komodo dragon can draw back in space. You can extend the right leg back to the back of the room. So extending a leg out is the tail of the Komodo dragon. Then you can also take the Komodo dragon's tail and reach it over to the right side and flex your foot like a karate kick, I guess. And so many ways, as long as you're nice and balanced and stable, to move parts that can move around, right? All right, let's start to break. Step it back down. And then start to come back out. Extend the right leg out. Turn the right toes in. This is your gate pose. Left toes are tucked under. Palms are facing up. Arms extended. Side bend over to the right. Take it back to center. Other direction. Left hand down. Right arm overhead. Pick up the right foot. Bend your right knee and bind the hand to the foot. And kick back. Start to release. Step it back down. Camel variation. Left hand to the left heel. Right arm up and back. Take it back up. Switch arms. Right hand to left heel. Left arm up and back. Take it back up. Draw the right foot back in. Frame your right foot with your hands. Rotate your left heel back and forward fold over your right leg, coming into pyramid. So you're using this as a neutralization for your left knee and giving your right leg a little bit of a hamstring stretch. Half moon. Bend your right knee. Right hand forward about a foot from your toes, a little bit off to right side. So it's roughly where the corner of the mat is. Shift the weight forward, balancing on the right hand, right foot. So same hand, same foot. Left heel is reaching back, left arm is reaching up. Remain here balancing or bend your left knee and bind hand to foot. If your balance is really good here, both hands to your left foot, so it's a free hand balance. Start to break and step it back for warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee, and flip the dog. Flip it back again. Left leg up, three-legged dog. Fallen triangle, left leg over to the right side. Flip back again, left leg up. Crescent moon, left foot forward, right knee down. Take extra padding to the right knee as you need. All right, and then lunging forward for the quad stretch. Once you set that up, arms up, Venus Mudra. Wrap your hands back, interlace with the opposite interlacing of your hands, so you're on your non-dominant thumb on top. Side bending, left arm, left leg, right arm overhead. If you can touch down with your left hand, go a little bit deeper. Other side. Then take the left hand to left thigh, tuck the right toes under. As you lift up, shifting back, right hand to right heel, left arm up and back. If you can extend the left leg. If it gives you more stability to step the foot in, that is another way of doing it. So your choice, how you want to go. Make your way back up. Step the left foot back in. Rotate your right heel back. So you're standing on your right knee. Left leg is roughly 90 degrees. Dig your left shoulder under. All right, so as you dig your left shoulder under your left knee, hands to either side for balance and bow forward, or if you have more depth, right hand to your left ankle, right elbow coming down and bowing forward. Either staying here or Komodo dragon. If your elbow's off the floor, you want to move your elbow further toward the edge of the mat. Then take your right forearm down 45 degrees, and that is your support structure. Then left hand to bind to the right foot. Shift all the way toward the right elbow, right knee, and then see if you can free up your left leg to shoot it out to the side. And if the balance is there, you want to free up your left leg for the tail of the Komodo dragon. You can shoot the left leg back. It's a very tricky balance. See where you get today. And then if you want to karate kick your left leg to the side. All right. When you're ready, step the left foot back. Make your way back up. Gate pose. You're standing on the right knee. Extend the left leg out and turn the toes in just a little bit so you can flatten your foot to the floor. Arms are parallel, palms facing up. Side bend over the left leg. Left arm, left leg for support. Right arm overhead. Take it back up. Side bend the other direction. Right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up again. Camel pose variation. Right hand to right heel, left arm overhead. So this camel combined with gate. Take it back up, revolve it. Left hand to the right heel, right arm up and back. So it's Ushtrasana, which is a camel, with Parigasana, which is a gate. All right, take it back up. Draw the left heel back in. Frame your left foot with your hands. Rotate your right heel back, and then pyramid over your left leg. Regular half moon, bend your left knee. So your left hand comes forward from your left toes by about a foot, a little bit up to left side. So that's the corner of the mat. Shift forward, reach your right heel back, right arm up. All right, stay here for regular half moon or binding. Right hand to right foot if you have that. If your balance is really good, take both hands to your right foot. When you're ready to break, release to step it back. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee, and flip the dog again, but this time sit down to face the back of the room, and this is your Marichyasana. So the right knee is bending, left leg is extended. You should have at least 1/5 distance between your right foot and your left leg. So you want a little bit of distance, about maybe 4 to 6 inches width. The right seat also comes off the floor. You're not sitting down the right side, but instead you're sitting on the back of the left leg and the left seat, so the right seat is elevated. Left hand to the floor for support, right arm is up and fold forward to grab the left foot with your right hand. So again, opposite hand and foot, right? This helps to really draw the torso over that extended leg. If you have a bind, you can wrap the right arm around the right shin, left hand coming back behind you for the bind, and then re-lengthen your spine to fold. So the arm wraps around the front of the leg. Right arm around the front of the right leg. If you can bind. If you cannot bind, keep it in the basic. Right hand to the left foot. Start to release. Make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are and twist to the right. Left arm wrapping around the right knee. Yogi's options. Stay here. Okuntiasana 1. You're going to lift the seat. Left arm to the outside of the right leg. Hands to the floor. And then you're going to arm balance here. All right, begin to release, make your way back down. We're going to twist to the other direction. Again, stay here in this neutralizing twist, Okundiasana 2 to the other side. Hands to the floor. Right leg to the right arm. Shift forward and extend. All right, starting to release, make your way back. All right, so you're going to roll to the outside of the left foot. Left hand comes back down to the floor and lift. So coming back to the flip dog. Then you're going to raise your right leg back up, three-legged dog. Fallen triangle, right leg out to the side, and then sit all the way down again. You're on the outer right leg, inner left. Legs are 90 degrees. Rotate to face the front of the room, so you're going into a middle spinal twist, your thoracic twist. Walk your hands forward a little bit and lower your forearms down. So your torso is in a sphinx pose, but in a rotated position, right? So your forearms should be about shoulders width. You can measure with your hands grabbing opposite elbows. Take the forearms back down to parallel. You want to also check that your arms are 90 degrees. So your left shoulder and the shoulders and the elbows should line up. If your arms are too far forward, then you're collapsing, right? You're not going to feel a lot of support. But walking your forearms in a little bit and lining up your shoulders with the elbows, you're going to get this 90-degree angle to help you support. Then press your right elbow down as you draw the right shoulder back. Draw the left elbow down to draw the left shoulder forward, and now deepen your thoracic twist. Now, if you want to go even further, lift the left elbow, walk your left hand forward. As you traction your left fingertips forward, you're getting deeper and deeper into the stretch from your left fingers, through your left arm, left shoulder, across your shoulder blade, down the back on the right side, through the right leg. So it's a contralateral twist and extension. Keep reaching. And as you reach, you can let the left shoulder start to descend a little bit too. And as long as you have a little bit of space and you're just always reaching, there's more to go. If you collapse all the way down, right, there's nowhere else to go. So give yourself that extension through your left arm reaching forward and the left shoulder gently drawing down to deepen the twist. Keep reaching. Walk your left hand in. Lift the right elbow up, going even deeper in the thoracic twist. Left arm threads underneath your right. Now, your torso can actually lean to your left a little bit as you bend your right elbow, drawing your left shoulder, left cheek toward the floor. Now, you don't have to touch all the way down. As long as you are reaching down and rotating at the mid and lower back, stretching from your left fingertips through the left outer arm, left shoulder, across your shoulder blade, and again, through the right leg. So there's an even deeper rotation. Now adding the stretch of the outer left arm. Press into your right hand, lift all the way back up, and then facing the back of the room once again. All right? Folding over your left leg. Left hand to the floor, right arm is up. Inhale, exhale, fold over your left leg. Take it back up, switch legs. Right hand to the floor, left arm overhead. Inhale, exhale, fold. Take it back up, side stretch, left arm to inside the left leg, right arm overhead, and then facing toward the back of the room, extend the right arm. If you can bind, take the right hand to your left foot. Now to bind, maybe your left arm can come down to the floor first. Pressing your outer left arm into the inner left leg. Use that resistance to go deeper for the bind. Release, take it back up, switching sides. Right arm to inside of the right leg to start, left arm overhead. And as you slide the right hand further out, your torso starts to descend. Maybe your right forearm comes to the floor. Press your outer right arm to inner right leg. Either keep extending your left arm back or binding hand to foot. Start to make your way back up again. Roll to the inside of the left foot, outside the right, and start to face forward once again. Ground the palms to the floor, tuck the left toes under, and kick the right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward, left knee comes down, half split. Again, patting to your left knee as you need. So you're going to tuck your left toes under, shift back the hips over your left knee. So you want a vertical left thigh, flexing the right foot, getting the stretch your back of the right leg. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, folding deeper. All right, we're doing preparations for the full split for your Hanumanasana. All right, step the right foot back down. Crawl the right foot forward about 3 or 4 inches, and then lean forward again with your hips. So you're going back into your hips and then going into your hamstrings. All right, we're going to shift it back one more time into your hamstring stretch, a half split. Your hips are over your left knee. Flex your right foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. All right, so the next time we start to come forward, you're going to keep the right heel light. So you can gently slide the right heel forward against the mat and then draw the left knee back, right heel forward, left knee back. So negotiating your way deeper and deeper into a split. So when you're ready, slide the right heel forward a little bit, left knee back. Right heel forward, left knee back. And then if you have a full split, go ahead and work into the full split. If not, keep the hands supporting. Stay as high as you need. Three more breaths. Even though not all of us are in the splits, I've seen almost all of you enough to know that every week when we do this, it gets a little bit easier, and then maybe you get a little bit deeper. I remember we used to grimace all the time. Less grimacing, but now, but it's beginning to open, okay? All right, when we're ready, start to make your way up. So press into your hands, lift the feet, and again, try to keep light on the right heel so you can draw the right heel back up against the mat, and then step the right foot down, lunging back forward again. Ground the palms to the floor, and then stepping your right foot back. Extended Malasana, heels together, toes apart, and then bend the knees and draw the seat toward the heels and fold forward in this extended squat. All right, this is my favorite way of neutralizing out of the Hanumanasana, your split. All right, take it back to down dog. Inhale, left heel up, left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee, and flip the dog. Once you flip the dog, sit down to face the back of the room. Marichyasana, right leg is extended, left knee is bending. You should have at least 1 fist distance, this distance, between your left foot and your right leg. And again, you're not sitting down on the left side. Your left seat is actually elevated off the floor. Right hand to the floor, left arm is up and folding forward to grab the foot. So this is your Marichyasana. Now, for those of you with better extension, more flexibility, and you want to bind, wrap the left arm around your left leg, front of the leg, and the right hand back behind you to take the bind. Start to release, coming back up. Keep the legs as they are and twist to your left. You're staying in this twist, or for those of you taking the arm balance, you're going to lift the feet. Right arm is to the outside of the left leg. Try to get as high up the leg as possible so you have some space to move with. Then hands to the floor as you shift, left leg out to the side, right leg back behind you in a rotated position. So this is your Kundiyasana 1. That's correct. Good, Carly, almost there. All right, so if you fold the knees together, this actually called side crow, right? If you have both legs together. All right, let's switch. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, counter twist to the right. So again, you have the option of staying here or your Kundiyasana 2. Hands to your floor. Left leg to the left arm. As you shift forward, left leg kicks out, right leg kicks back. All right, starting to break. So right leg extended, left foot is stepping down. So you're going to roll to the outside of the right foot, and let's come back to the flip dog. And then raise your left leg up, three-legged dog. Fallen triangle, left leg over to the right side and take the feet down. Get the legs to about 90 degrees. You're on the outside of the left foot, inside of the right. Rotating to face the front of the room. Walk your hands forward slightly. Take your forearms down and start to set up for the Sphinx pose position with your arms and your torso. Grab opposite elbows for shoulders width. Forearms come back down. Making sure that the elbows and the shoulders are lined up in a vertical line, so you end up with 90 degrees roughly with your arms. Once you have that, press your left elbow down, left shoulder draws back, press your right elbow down, right shoulder goes forward, and that will deepen your thoracic twist, your middle spinal twist. Extensions. Lift the right elbow up. Walk your right hand further forward. As you traction your fingers against the floor to crawl forward, you're getting a deeper extension. If you want to intensify that into the shoulders, allow the right shoulder to start to descend toward the floor. And you'll go deeper into your shoulders, into your middle thoracic twist. All right, walk your right hand back in and lift the left elbow. Threading the needle, right arm threads underneath your left. As you keep moving your right hand toward the left side, start to let the left elbow bend. Your torso might even angle over to the right a little bit. Allow the right shoulder, right side of the head to come toward the floor. You may not touch. That is perfectly fine. It all depends on your flexibility. Press into your left hand. Lift all the way back up and square to face the back of the room. Again, right hand to the floor, left arm is up and fold over your right leg. All right, so you're folding forward over the leg. You're not side stretching, right? So you're making sure you're squaring your torso to face down over your right leg. All right, we took 2 stretches here. Make your way back up. Other side, left hand down, right arm up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding over your left leg. Take it back up, side stretch. Right arm to inside the right leg, left arm overhead. As you slide the right arm out, if you can draw the right forearm down to dip down a little bit deeper, take it. If you can, extend the left arm to bind to the right foot, take that. If not, just keep reaching left hand toward the back of the room. Release, take it back up, other side. Left arm inside the left leg, right arm overhead. As you side stretch over your left leg, lower your left forearm down if you can. Resist with the left outer arm to the inner left leg. Reaching right hand to the back of the room or binding. All right, beginning to make your way back up. Roll to the outside of the left foot, inside of the right. Square back to face forward. Tuck the right toes under. Kick your left leg up, three-legged dog. Stepping the left foot forward, right knee coming down, half split. All right, so once you set up, tuck the right toes under. You're going to shift your hips back over your right knee. Flex your left foot, hands support, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. All right, step the left foot back down, shifting forward. Walk the left foot forward 3 or 4 inches, going a little bit deeper into the hip opener. So keep lunging forward. So this is your hip opener. Shift it back one more time into your half split. All right, the next time you start to come forward, be light on the left heel as you gently slide against your mat slightly forward, and the right knee slightly back, left heel slightly forward, right knee slightly back. So when you're ready, forward, back, forward, back. And then just gently negotiating your way into your splits. 2 more breaths. All right, when you're ready to break, so you're going to press into your fingers, into your hands, to lift the seat a little bit, and then be light on the front heel again. Drag the heel back up against your mat, and then once you get back far enough, step the left foot down, ground the palms, tuck the right toes under, extended malasana, extended squat. Heels together, toes apart, and then bend the knees deeply to come into that squat. All right, down dog. Pedal out the legs a whole bunch of times. All right, come back to stillness. We'll take one tuck toe up dog. Inhale forward into a plank. Hips draw down as you lift your chest and hold this for a few breaths. All right, take it back to your down dog. Pigeon on the non-dominant side first, left leg up. Draw the left knee in, land that shin to the floor. Settle into your pose, angle out the left side, inch your right knee further back, untuck your toes, walk your hands back, elongate. And then once you're nicely set and you are ready, walking your forearms forward, staying on your forearms or making pillows with your hands and resting your forehead. I'll give you a long 15 breaths or so. If you like to take variations, anytime you're ready, take whatever you want. If you prefer to stay as you are, then keep it simple in a rested pigeon, in a passive pigeon. Right, your options here could be anything like a forward fold with a twist. You can lift your torso back up and come back to that simple back bend. If you prefer to take your binds of mermaids, take your bind. So mermaid one, same hand, same foot. Reversed mermaid one, or revolved mermaid one, opposite hand and foot. Mermaid two, grabbing the inside of the foot. Slip that foot to your elbow crease and maybe come into the bind. Many options. You have about 3 more deep breaths. All right, let's make your way back. Walk your hands back in. Tuck the right toes under and press it back to the down dog. All righty, back to down dog second side. Right leg up. Draw the right knee in, land the shin to the floor, start angling out the right thigh, 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your left knee further back, untuck your toes, walk your hands back, elongate. And then once you're nicely set and you're ready, making your way forward. Forearms down or making pillows with your hands. And then if you took additional variations, make sure that you repeat. All right, so some of us just took a simple back bend. If you took the bind, same hand, same foot, kicking back, and the right arm up. That is your mermaid one. Revolved mermaid one, opposite hand and foot. Kick back, lift and reach. Mermaid two, grabbing the inside of the foot. As you draw the foot in, slide that foot across your forearm to your elbow crease. Once you have that in place, you want to bend the elbow and reach your left hand toward the head so you know where your left hand is. If you can find the balance here, then the right arm reaching up and back and taking the bind. The first side's getting pretty good too, Phoebe. So you held a good amount of time on the first side too. This is harder than crow, so if you can do this one. Let this be the strengthening for your crow. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. You're figuring out this one, so it's working. All righty, let's start to break. Walk your hands back in. Tuck the left toes under and press it back to the down dog. Walk it out side to side. All right, once you're nice and even, make your way forward, walking your hands forward toward your feet forward toward your hands, and then taking your seat down. Lowering onto your back. Bridge pose or wheel pose. So walking your heels in with your fingertips, feel for the back of the heels. Feet should be separated about hips width. Once you set up your legs, press your heels down, lift your seat, coming into back bend. Either keeping your arms parallel or walking your hands underneath you, interlacing your fingers, and then walking your shoulders in. This is your bridge. If you prefer a wheel, going up even higher, your hands are to your shoulders, elbows up and lift. You have about 3 more breaths. When you are ready to break, start to release, make your way down, and gently hugging both knees in. Recline twisting. Keep the left knee in, extend the right leg out. Left arm out to a T and twist to the right. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms. Twist to the other direction. Back to center again, hugging both knees in. Then when you are ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Toes are turned out, arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes are closed, and letting everything go. beginning to draw your breath back in. Moving your fingers and your toes, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And when you're ready, roll over to the right, coming up to a comfortable cross-legged position. When you take your seat, let's take your non-dominant crossing of the legs so that you can use your non-dominant side a little bit more to even out both sides. And finding an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep. And let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubidi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, costs are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you so much for joining me. See you next time.